Okay, as a longtime D&D player, I'm just throwing this out there. 2 guys in your whole group? You couldn't get like Snip, Snails, or Button Mash in on this? Spike, that's just sad. Okay, My Little Pony, Dungeons and Discords, starts with the main 6 going on a ski trip or something. So Fluttershy is leaving her Daemon Prince bestie with nothing to do. But she does suggest that he get in on Spike and Big Mac's Guys' Night. So when the sun sets, Discord arrives at Twily's place at Castle, expecting a hard-drinking, barn-raising good time, only to find...
like the dorkiest damn thing ever.
That's right, ogres and oubliettes. And Discord isn't exactly the best new player. Then serious frustration sets in when Spike and Big Mac start laughing at him. And things only get worse when Discord drags them both to a swingin' 1920s speakeasy. And then all the boys want to do is play D&D. I mean G&G. Then, to fill his cruel irony quota, Discord creates a world where the game is real.
You'd love that, wouldn't you, Private?
The way Discord DMs? No. He's going with the SAO approach. But unlike Kayaba, Discord releases his victims when they say they only invited him to D&D out of pity. Then, once everyone cools off, they actually play the game and have a great time. This was undeniably a fun episode, but somehow it just doesn't click. At its heart, this episode is a Spike Discord team-up, with Spike as the straight man and you-know-who as the king of shenanigans. The problem is that MLP, which is a show about friendship and understanding, has paired 2 guys who aren't going to show much of either. Spike is still a baby dragon, so he's going to do things like laugh at Discord when he doesn't know how to play, and lose his temper when Discord goes too far. For his part, Discord, well, let's just say he's more Trelane than he is Q here. He throws out-and-out tantrums when he doesn't get his way, and he's about as humble as a pro wrestling villain. And that all adds up to a situation where no one is pulling the story in the right direction.
They also have no real chemistry together.
But there's still a lot of good things about Dungeons and Discords. First off, the presence of the King of Chaos means that the art direction is going to strange and exciting new places. I loved the speakeasies the boys went to. It had everything you could want out of a gin joint. Sharp suits, jazz, flappers.
I don't know, it could have done with a visit from the Untouchables.
And needless to say, Discord's dice-encrusted gaming wonderland, complete with cardboard cutout baddies, was an absolute joy. Now onto the comedy. Obviously, the King of Chaos reigns supreme as MVP, but there's a brilliant showing by Big Mac, and the triumphant return of mean and nasty Fluttershy. Now, I need to mention a really odd character moment. Early on in the episode, when the main 6 were headed to Yakistan, AJ says,
I got my bedroll, parka, unattractive but functional hiking boots.
Okay, was there like a Freaky Friday body swap going on with Rarity? That's just not the kind of sentence Applejack would say. It's...
inconceivable!
Okay, finally, the ending is just hands down fantastic. Seeing Discord in Legolas cosplay, along with Assassin Rainbow Dash and Bard Pinkie Pie striking a heroic pose was brilliant. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in My Little Pony, Dungeons and Discords. On the good side, this episode has strong comedy, courtesy of you-know-who, and a number of other ponies as well. The situation was a great parody of D&D, and the art was fun and creative. On the downside, the central character dynamic just didn't work, and that's a big deal. But this episode is still great fun, so I give My Little Pony, Dungeons and Discords a 3.5 out of 5. Now, if you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, and video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find my Facebook and Deviantart pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.